Hi, welcome to my channel. RMBS Videos. Let's start our new topic. Um, how do metals and non-metals react? Before that, then I request to subscribers, please ask your friends or relatives who are reading in class, studying in class 10 in the various schools. Ask them to watch my videos, and if they like, and tell them subscribe my channel. And views are coming more than 30, 40 or 50 like that, but no likes and no comment also. Then I don't know exactly you are understanding or not. So please leave a comment, give a like, then it helps me more. And your likes and your comments are giving some boost for me. So please give a like and make a comment. So whatever the video quality or letters on the board or voice, whatever. So please leave a comment. Then it's help me more, and I will try to improve my abilities as well my skills. Okay. So thank you. And let's start. How do metals and non-metals react? So we know that metals are means elements are combined and forms some new compounds or the molecules. In that mostly they compound one metal and one non-metal is present. So how these metals and non-metals are reacts together? So before to understand how these metals and non-metals are react together, let's understand one important concept that is called as electronic configuration. Electronic configuration. So how do metals and non-metals react together? Then by the chemical bond. By the chemical bond. So chemical bond is the force. Chemical bond is the force which links or join or hold the atoms, in a molecule. Is called chemical bond. Is called chemical bond or simply we call bond. There is some force of attraction or there is some force which is exists between the two elements joined together and forms a new molecule or a compound. Such is that one is called a chemical bond. Chemical bond. Before going to understand this chemical bond, let's understand electronic configuration. Electronic configuration is the distribution of electrons in energy states or substates or orbitals in an atom or element is called electronic configuration. These electronic configuration already you learned in class 9 in the structure of atom. In the structure of atom, different scientists, various scientists have proposed a theories about the structure of the atom, how these subatomic particles like protons, electrons and neutrons are arranged in the atom. So J.J. Thomson gives us one model, plum pudding model. Then whereas the Rutherford gives us the model based on its alpha scattering experiment. So So his model is called as a nuclear atomic model. Nuclear atomic model, and in his nuclear atomic model of atom, he said that all the negatively charged particles, nothing but the electrons. The electrons are revolving around the nucleus in their particular circular paths. That particular paths you can call as the energy shells. Energy cells. Right? Then after these both opposite degree, so he also told that so electrons are revolving around the nucleus and its own circular paths. The circular paths are called as energy levels. Energy levels are the shells, energy shells, or orbits are called orbits. So orbits are the energy cells are nothing but in which path, the circular paths which are electrons are revolving around the nucleus. So the distribution, the electrons are revolving in around the nucleus in the energy levels or the energy shells or orbits. So the energy levels are denoted with K, L, M, N, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So in these energy levels, electrons are distributed. By using a simple formula 2n square. Simple formula 2n. Here the n represents orbit or energy shift. First orbit, second orbit, or third orbit, like orbit or energy shift. So by this formula 2n, if n is equal to 1, nothing but in a first orbit, so how many electrons are able to fill, or how many electrons are distributed? So if n is equal to 1 to 1 square means 1 to 1 are 2 electrons. If n is equal to 2, the second orbit, 2 into 2 square, 4, 2 4s are 8. Then n is equal to 3, n equal to 3, 2 into 3 square, 3 9, 3 square is 9. So 2 into 9, 18, 2 into 9, 18. Then n equal to 4, 2 into 4 square, 2 into 16, 32. So the first orbit we are distribute 2 electrons, the second orbit 8 electrons, third orbit 8 electrons, and the fourth orbit 32 electrons are distributed. So this arrangement of the distribution of electrons in an orbit or energy levels can call as electronic configuration. Actually, the electronic configuration in the orbits involving some other sub-energy levels. These every energy level divide again having sub-energy level. So sub-energy levels are subshells. So these subshells are the sub-energy levels are called as orbitals. So in previous class 10 there is one chapter, the structure of atom or the atomic structure. In those given some very important concepts like quantum numbers. So in that quantum numbers we understand that what is n, s, p, d, f. So instead of that they did not explain about anything about the quantum numbers. But I can tell you from that quantum numbers. So these energy levels, the main energy levels of the main orbits having their sub-energy levels. The sub-energy levels is called as the S, P, D and F. S, P, D and F. So S is the SP, S orbital or S sub-energy level. So S sub-energy level is consists or is filled with 2 electrons. So the first energy level having only one sub-energy level, that is S. So how many able to fill 2 electrons? So in the S orbital, we are able to fill 2 electrons. In a p orbital, again this p orbital having three energy levels. Px, Py and Pz. In each two electrons in p orbital they are able to distribute these electrons. Then in case of d, so it has five energy levels again. So dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square minus y square and dz square. So these are also having 5. So in each two electrons, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10 electrons are able to fit. Then in case of F14, so F14 in the sense we have 7 again same energy levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it contains 7 same energy levels. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 4 and 4. So energy levels having sub-energy levels. The sub-energy levels are called as the orbitals. So s orbital filled with 2 electrons, p orbital filled with 6 electrons, because p orbital again having same energy levels. They have px, py and pz. Then coming to the d orbital, so 10 electrons are able to fit. These d orbital, these sub-energy levels having 5 levels and 5 parts of this line. So they are dxy, dyz, dz, dx square minus y square and dz square. So each one will be 2 electrons. So 5 into 10, then you have 14 electrons are able to fit. So first energy level will be 2. The second level K or L energy level. So 2 into 4. So second energy level contains 2 sub-energy levels. 2 sub-energy levels, they are S and P. S and P. So second energy level, K shell or L shell. L shell consists of 2 energy levels. They are 2 sub-energy levels S and P. Whereas N is equal to P, it consists of S, P and G. Then the fourth one having S, P, D and F. It contains only S, it contains S and P. So first energy level having only one sub-energy level, that is S. Then second energy level having 2 sub-energy level, they are S and P. Then 3, the third one having S, P, D. Then fourth one having S, P, D, F. So how should we get it? Then you will learn the intermediate, because present class that not going to be any matter not available because of the chapter is limited. So 2. So second 2. How many? 8 electrons they need to fit. So S 2 electrons, then P 6 electrons. 6 plus 2 8. Then S sub-energy level P 2 electrons. Then P 6 electrons, then D 10 electrons. 6 plus 2, 10 plus 6, 16 plus 2, 8. So then similarly S, P, D, F. S, P, D and F. So 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 10, 18, 18 plus 4, 30. So if you have one more ladder, then we can get. So why fourth orbit having filled with 32 electrons? Because of it has 4 orbital S, P, D, F. S orbital 2, D orbital 6, D orbital 10, then 14 F1. So in this way the electrons are distributed. Then coming to how these electrons are distributed in the orbitals S, P, D, F. So this one diagram is called as Miller energy levels. Miller energy level diagram. So Miller arrange the energy orbital based on their energies, their energy. So 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, then 2p, 3p, 4p, 5p, 6p, 7p, like that. So am giving you one clarity is electrons are revolving around the nucleus, nothing to the center of the atom in their particular circular paths. So the particular paths are the energy levels or inertials or orbits. So these orbits contains different sub-energy levels. They are S, P, D, F. S, P, D, F. These S, P, D, F are also called as the orbitals. So orbital are the region. The orbitals are the region where the probability of finding electrons. The probability of finding electrons. The region in orbit, the probability to find the electrons is called as the orbitals. So this S orbital has spherical in shape, whereas the P orbitals are double in shape. P orbitals are double double, then F orbitals are four-folded double double. So search in internet if you want to know the shapes of different orbitals. So S orbital spherical in shape, then P orbital double in shape, then D orbital double in shape. That F orbitals are four-folded double double in shape. Right? So this is about the electronic configuration. So know the shapes of S, P, D, F orbitals. So while explaining some chemical bond, ionic bond, covalent bond, then with the help of the shape of orbitals also, I will explain how the bonds are formed. Right? Right. So this is about the electronic configuration. Now let's come into our chapter. So why do atoms are the elements? Why do atoms are the elements involved in a chemical bond? So why? Is there any particular reason behind it? Yes, the particular reason is every atom or the element should be stable. To get the stability, atoms are the molecules are involved in a chemical bond. So before that, let's understand one important rule, the octet rule. So this octet rule should be understood by writing electronic configuration. So I have to slide it. So I hope you understood how these electrons are distributed. First of all, let us write the electronic configuration of inert gases are the noble gases. So in a periodic table, the last group, 18th group elements are called as inert gases are noble gases because they won't involve in any chemical reactions and they won't involve any chemical bond. Means they did not form any molecules or the compounds. But xenon forms some elements, forms some compounds with oxygen and fluorine, the different conditions. So let's write the electronic configuration of inert gas elements. After that, then we will discuss why the elements of the other atoms are get the stability. So elements are the atom symbol, then electronic distribution or electronic configuration, electronic distribution or electronic configuration. So in K shell, L shell, M shell and N shell, then number of electrons in valence shell, number of electrons in valence shell. So valence shell means the outermost shell. The outermost shell of the atom is called as the outermost shell of the atom is called as the valence shell. The electrons present in the outermost shell or valence shell are called as valence electrons. Valence electrons. So then already you know the valence number of electrons involved in bonding is called as valence electrons. Valence, the combining capacity of atom or the element with other atom or the element is called as valency. So the valency, nothing but the combining capacity, depends on number of electrons present in the outermost orbit or outermost shell. That outermost shell is called as the valency shell. So let's write the electronic configuration of noble gases or the inert elements. First one we take helium. The symbol is E. One thing I forgot it. Atomic number. Symbol, atomic number. As already you learned in class 9, what is atomic number? The number of electrons present in the atom. So helium, atomic number is 2. So we are able to distribute the 2 electrons in K shell. It has only one orbit, so 2 electrons. So already I will say then neon, the symbol is Ne, then atomic number. So distribute the electrons as well. So first the energy cell. So here it has only one electron property, then we feel only 2 electrons. Then the neon has 10 electrons. It has 2 energy levels. So in the 2 energy levels, the first energy level must fill with 2 electrons, then remaining 8. So how many electrons are able to fill the second orbit? 8 electrons. 2, 8. So where this is K shell. So how many electrons? 8 electrons. Then coming to argon. So argon symbol is Ar. So its atomic number is 18. Right? So then write the electronic configuration. So it has 3 energy levels. So first energy level 2, second energy level 8, then actually third level how many are right? 18. But atomic number is only 18. So first orbit contains 2 first shell contains 2 electrons, then the second one contains 8 electrons, then the third one 8 plus 2, 10 completed, the remaining 8 you can write here. So M shell is the valence shell. So 8 electrons. Then next one, krypton. Krypton, it has 4 energy levels. So its atomic number is 36. The atomic number is 36. So fill the electrons. Symbol is Kr. distribute the electrons now. So it is 32, I think 36 atomic number. 36. So first orbit as usual 2, second orbit as usual 8, then third orbit 18. Third orbit 18. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 8, 10 plus 18, 28. Atomic number 36. Among 36, 28 is distributed in K, L, M, N. The remaining 8 is distributed in the end shell. So how many electrons? 8 electrons. Similarly, we can write xenon and radon. So helium, Br, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. So we will write in all those. We write in all those. So here the another one. Here I am writing only 1 or 2 only, did not write all. So give one. So xenon. Xenon symbol is Ag. Its atomic number is 54. Atomic number is 54. Then free electrons 2, 8, 18. Actually 4th orbit, how many are able to complete? 32. So 32. 32. So 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 28. 28 plus 32. 28 plus 32. 60 here. Sorry. 280, 80. Sorry. Here 80. Here 80. Then remaining we can fill the 8. So whenever we write remaining for xenon and radon. So we can write K, L, M, N, O, P. Then 4 are enough. Helium, argon and krypton. So observe these electronic configuration of inert gases or the elements. So whenever we observe the number of electrons in the outermost cell, how many electrons are there? Except helium, remaining neon, argon, krypton having 8 electrons. Then the helium has only 2 electrons, argon has only 2 electrons. So whenever we observe this, the atom or the element which consists of 8 electrons in its outermost shell, then the atom is stable. Then the atom or the element is stable, because as 8 electrons in the outermost shell or outermost energy level. So this rule is called as the octet rule. This rule is called as octet. This rule is called as octet rule. So according to the octet rule, octet principle, so the element or the atom which has 8 electrons in its outermost orbit or outermost energy shell, that atom get the stability. Except the helium. And after seeing helium, we can say that any atom or the element is having completely filled energy level, or 8 electrons in their outermost orbit. So that atom get the stability. So here all the noble elements having fully filled electrons in the outermost orbit are contains 8 electrons in its outermost shell. So they have stability. They have more stability. So due to the stability, these elements helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon did not involve any chemical reaction, and they did not combine with any other atom or the element, and did not form any molecules or the compounds. So this is about electronic configuration. So in the topic, how do metals and non-metals react? One of the important is you will understand. So maybe in the government textbook did not given this much explanation. So if there any private books are available, please get them and read them, understand them, or search in Google or see the other search in Google or watch the other videos. Many videos are available on YouTube, right? So if you did not understand, maybe you will understand, but better. So improve your knowledge regarding to the subject, So only in government textbook did not give this much information. So before coming to class, I also had a textbook. So not given much how to build something, just given the activity. So these elements are being air electrons are being like that only came. So but simply explain a simple explanation is not sufficient. So because of you have to build out how these are filled, how these are with the any principle line. So here I just gave a simple idea how these electrons are distributed in the electrons are distributed in the atoms, and based on that how they get the stability. Then so try to read your textbook. So please follow the reading textbook, make it habit the textbook. So in your school maybe use the government's textbooks or private textbooks. So whatever it is, make it habit with the textbook. Then when you read the textbook, you get some knowledge. You have to write some questions in your mind. Then you are able to get the answer. Then the question and the answer is with you only. Then whatever the question, how much the question twisted in our examination, how much application given the examination, then you are able to write your answer perfectly. Otherwise, only depends on what the teachers are explaining in the classroom. So you did not get sufficient knowledge. For 10th class, okay, no problem. For exam, you are thinking about only for the examination point of view. Don't think about the examination point of view. Think behind. So, is it useful or not in the future? Think about the higher studies. When you have a little bit idea in the basic level, then understanding the higher level is very easy. So, read your textbook regularly. Thank you.